All right, guys, welcome back to another Master and Apprentice video. How you doing today, Afton?
I'm doing today, Sammy. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. So, as we obviously become the official Lego channel for Lego on YouTube, we're going to talk about controversial stuff here in the podcast. 9/11. So, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. We're here to talk about something else that's important. The Marvel Lego sets coming out in August this year. We've got a couple bangers. We've got a couple the opposite of bangers. So first that we're gonna go over coming out on August 1st is Iron Man Hulkbuster versus Thanos. This is a 4+ set. It'll obviously pulled up on the screen, but if you guys see it, it's it looks like two microfighters pretty much, right? It doesn't look bad, but the biggest thing for this, and the reason we're kind of going over this, is it's $27, which is mind-boggling. I don't know how they think they can get away with this, except for the fact that they know that your average buyer isn't the one getting this. This is for a 4-year-old. So the grandparents are the one buying this. The parent who doesn't care enough to look at the price is the one buying this. That's the only way they can get away with this. And I think they might actually, because this is an awful price point, but no one seems to be talking about it. $27 for 66 pieces? Are you kidding me? I mean, what do you think, Afton?
I think it's record-setting, or should be close to record-setting for the worst value, just price per piece in a set. And that's not all that goes into a set. You get two minifigures out of this. You say it looks like two microfighters. It's that's pretty much exactly what it is. The only thing is you get like a mech. I'd say you could put honestly, this feels like $15-$20 set. $20 like I'd be complaining about $20, but I'd accept it. $15 is what it seems. It almost seems like a battle pack without everything extra. It's you get a little Hulkbuster armor versus Thanos on a wheel, freaking on his throne. It just doesn't. It's just too small. You get the playability, being able to shoot Thanos's little bullets, but it's just tiny. Like make the throne bigger. I understand it's two minifigures, but like 20
Yeah,
27 bucks.
it's a bit ridiculous. No, this is kind of a meet in the middle. I want to know what you think first top off of it. We have Endgame Final Battle. It's probably going to come out August 1st. It says coming soon, but it's most likely coming out August 1st. 700 set number 76266, 794 pieces for $100, but it comes with, kind of depending on who you ask, at least 6 minifigures, possibly 8. But it comes with a horse and then like a mini. It's not Ant-Man, it's Wasp, but like one of those small characters. So
Yeah.
how do you feel about this set in general? Right, looking at the
Uh,
pictures on the screen, minifigures set wise, price point. How do you think about it?
it's a cool looking set. It really is. I'm taking in the display ability of it is there. It's really cool and it's also playable. You can fold it out. I think $100 is a bit pricey for it, but you do get a full-sized Hulk. Sorry, you do get a full-size Thanos as opposed to the tiny Thanos that you get in the other one,
And
and you get some iconic things like Mjolnir, Captain America's shield, and it's a very good display and playable set. It's very versatile and has a lot of minifigures. I think that they just want to throw all these things in because there's too many variables. I think it's like a $80 set, $85, but I honestly feel like this is one of the $100 sets that's gonna go on sale like 3-4 months down the line after this comes out, and it's just gonna be on sale for Christmas, $10 off, and that's when it's gonna be reasonable. The $100 price point I do think is a bit expensive, but since everything's been getting expensive, this doesn't seem over the top for me.
yeah. So, if you haven't noticed, the minifigure selection in this is the iconic scene from Avengers Endgame, where all of the ladies and women heroes come at one, right? So we have Wasp, we have Valkyrie, we have Scarlet Witch, we have Captain Marvel, and then we have the, I don't know their name, the two Black Panther ladies, right? Pretty much the only one missing is Black Widow,
I wonder
right? They're all
why.
cast. packing it. So it's a decent amount of characters, which is nice, and I like that. And believe it or not, I don't mind the price point. $100 for pretty much anytime you get 8 minifigures, I think it deserves to be above $70, $50, $70, because minifigures are the golden egg of Lego, and everyone knows that, and Lego knows that. And I'm okay with them playing into it because as long as we're getting those minifigures and quality minifigures, it's worth it to me. The build is the weird part. This is a very strange looking build. It kind of looks like a play set, but it also really looks like a diorama almost, right? Like it doesn't look much like it when you look at the pictures, it's obviously a play set. But this doesn't look like you would want to play with it. It looks like it's too fragile and too tall and skinny. It's a very weird build, and I don't think I can judge it properly without having it in my hands because in some angles it looks really cool. It looks bigger than it actually is, and then other angles are like this looks dumb. This looks super tiny. Right? But the minifigures are definitely a highlight for me, and I like that part. The price point it's going to really depend on the set, the actual build. So we'll see when that comes out, probably August 1st. And then this is, I would say the biggest, but the last one will be the biggest. This is one of the biggest sets coming out this year. And it looks like they raised the price because it was supposed to be $999.99, $100, but it is now $109.99. Spider-Man Final Battle, set 76261, 715 pieces, coming out August 1st. Now, this is the iconic scene from Spider-Man 3, No Way Home, where we have all three Spider-Mans, Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man, and the other one. So three Spider-Mans. We have Green Goblin and Electro, and I believe it's Sandman. Then we have Doctor Strange, MJ, and Ned. So counting up, that's 9 minifigures, which is amazing. And it's iconic minifigures. Sometimes, sets will throw in minifigures, but it's like a horse, right? In the last set, a horse or R2-D2, right? It doesn't really count as a minifigure to most of us. These are all iconic minifigures, right? This set looks stinking awesome. I want to know what you think first before I break it down and give my final opinion. As I don't want I just want to know what you think about it.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. This is a set that I really expected to come out just because of how popular Spider-Man No Way Home was. Or that's what this was called? Yeah. The bringing all three of the Spider-Mans in one place is just an insane idea. And you got oh my gosh, all the freaking villains. You get Doctor Strange in here, you got Ned, you got everything. I mean, it's beautiful. $110, like this 900 pieces,
Okay,
but the
sorry.
build is beautiful.
There's technically no Sandman. He's like a buildable thing, right? So it shows pieces of Sandman, like his hand or whatever. So there is no actual Sandman, but there is Doc Ock.
Yeah,
So there
you
is
got Doc Ock
Sandman.
and you got Green Goblin.
Yep.
Yeah, this it's still. I mean, I that's probably what I'm getting. It's $110, 900 pieces. Price per piece is just under average, but with 9 minifigures, that is more than forgivable. It's
Yeah.
it's an iconic scene too, and they got like good quality minifigures there. It looks like they put some effort into this. I'm excited.
Yeah. So obviously, like I said, the minifigure selection is alone probably worth the price, right? You're getting iconic minifigures and you're getting a buttload of them. The build itself looks a little skimpy from certain angles. I'm going to be honest. How much space is in the actual head, right? Because it's the Statue of Liberty head. How much space is on top of that or in it? It's kind of hard to tell in some angles, but the build does look relatively skimpy, right? This is another one kind of like, is it worth the extra $10? Because this looks like it should be a $9.99 set, right? It's kind of hard to tell with the build, right? I think that build's going to really say, yes, this is worth the extra $10. I like it. I'm definitely getting one of these. This is definitely something we're going to do a review on, hopefully day one, because this looks freaking awesome. I would be more than happy to pay the full price to review it because, just a minifigure selection alone, like I said, it's what makes it worth it for me. And then lastly, this is not a confirmed set. It's not on the Lego website, but this is a relatively safe report. we are supposed to be getting a Lego Marvel Avengers Tower in a pretty much Master Builder series, because the minifigures are as follows: 2 different Iron Man suits, a Hulk, a Vision, a Falcon, a Wasp, an Ultron, a Hawkeye, a Helen Chow, Ant-Man, microfigure, sorry, Thor, 4 Chitauri guys, like from the first Avengers movie, Tony Stark, Captain America, Black Widow, War Machine, Scarlet Witch, Pepper Potts, Nick Fury, and Wong. So it's a big
It's a
one. It's
record.
pretty much a mash. It's like it's kind of like the Daily Bugle is what it looks like.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be about 5,261 pieces. So very similar to the Daily Bugle, right? A crap ton of minifigures, a huge price point with it, $524.99. So a little under $550. This is interesting. I'm really excited to see, because people love the Daily Bugle. That was, I mean, obviously it wasn't the most high selling set with that price point. When Daily Bugle came out, people liked it. I think it went over very well. This is a more iconic build, right? The Avengers Tower, I think, is a little bit more iconic, at least in today's age. The minifigure selection, I think, is a little bit better than the Daily Bugle, not by a lot, but a little bit. It's going to be very interesting to see how people take this over, because it looks like it's supposed to have characters and scenes from each Avengers, right? With the Chitauri guy cards, that's from the first Avengers. The Ultron, right? That's from the second. And then I don't know if they're going to mention Infinity War or Endgame, but we're getting a great selection here, right? I'm excited. I can't wait to see pictures. But what do you think about it, Afton?
I can't judge this. Supposedly they're saying 5,200 pieces included in the packaging. Like the Daily Bugle's 3,700. The Sanctum Sanctorum, or whatever you want to call that fun word, is 2,700. This thing is gonna be huge and
Yeah.
have that many minifigures. It's gonna be one of the few, not few. This category is like an expensive but extremely playable set.
Yeah.
That's really what it is.
It's very
And
comparable to the Daily Bugle, is what it looks like.
it is. It is. But if it's gonna be that many more pieces, I don't know. I mean, it's gonna be beautiful.
For the minifigure selection, I'm kind of expecting, like I said, a scene from each Avengers, or like iconic scenes from the MCU
Oh, yeah.
and Avengers Tower. So I expect an actual
100%.
decent amount of like play features on the inside. You know what I mean?
I bet you'll be a bit taller than 2 feet.
Yeah.
Eiffel Tower's got some small
Foot
pieces.
and a half. I expect it to be very
Oh yeah.
thick. You know what I mean? Like it can open
Oh
up in
yeah.
the middle,
You
kind
should
of
be able to do a
thing.
ton of things with it.
Yeah.
I mean, this is gonna be. I'm pumped up. I really am.
Yeah, it's gonna be very, very exciting. I'm pumped to see what this looks like.
Me too.
Let us know what you guys think about all of these sets down below. I know we haven't ever really done Lego Marvel, but these are some exciting sets, and I think people are gonna, these are a lot of make or break sets, because some of them are a little bit over, or they could be just the right price, and Lego's kind of been teetering on that. So let us know what you guys think about all of these sets down in the comments. Yeah, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't forget to subscribe and like. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next one. See you.
Peace.